What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in once again. You guys already know the message. One family, one love, one heart, one love. Speaking of love, we're gonna talk about the five languages of love. So it's a book. I've never read the book, but I've heard of the five languages. Like I just kind of looked through the summary, and then I kind of thought about them a little bit. And those five languages of love, we'll talk about each one of them briefly. Physical touch, gifts, giving gifts, services, and doing somebody a service, a favor, and then fourth is words, kind words, compliments, and then the last thing is quality time. So let's talk about each one of them, starting with physical touch, right? And here's the nice thing before going on. Each one of us responds very powerfully to two of these five or three of these five. Like, you might respond really good to all of them, but there's definitely one or two of these languages of love that you respond strongly for. So it helps to know the other person, your dad, your mom, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your friend, how they respond to these five languages of love, and start giving them more of it, right? So for example, me, I respond well to physical touch. I love physical touch. That's like a big thing for me. And gifts don't do too much to me. Services, I appreciate them, but it doesn't hit me as much as as physical touch. Words and quality time. That's my languages of love that really like. If somebody tells me like a good word, I really appreciate it. I really feel good. I feel love. Physical touch is a big one, and quality time is really big for me. Just spending quality time with someone, anybody, like a girlfriend or like a friend or something, that's really big to me. So it really helps to find what your languages of love are and what the people you love, what their languages of love are that they respond very strongly towards, right? So starting with physical is just physical touch, hugs, kisses, like say, you hug your mom or you hug your girlfriend, right? Anything that there's physical touch, right? You give your friend a hug, physical touch. Anything where your bodies are coming together is pretty obvious, right? So that's number one. Number two is gifts, right? Some people really love gifts, and it could be as simple as a flower, or as simple as a symbol, like a little necklace that costs you $5, stainless steel, right? A gesture. Gifts are gestures of love, gestures of goodwill. They don't have to be expensive, they don't have to be fancy. Just a thought that you put into giving the gift, that on its own can mean the world for some people. Some people, they really respond well to gifts, right? So that's number two. Number three, services. Is like doing a service for someone, like cleaning the dishes for your mom, or taking out the garbage, or cleaning out the house, or doing something. For some people, that also means the world. Like for me personally, it doesn't hit me as much. I always appreciate, but not as much. But for some people, it means the world. I think our parents really like that. When we do these things for them, I think they really appreciate it. So do services for people because you're just doing it for them, not for you. Do it because you love them. So that's number three. And then number four is words. Words are so powerful. The world, what's Terence McKenna says? Terence McKenna says the real secret to the world is that it's made of words, and that if you know the words that the world is made of, you can make of it whatever you wish. Words are powerful because words are the very fabric of the universe. It's the very fabric of you and me. We live in an information-based reality, and it is created by word. What is that saying? And he spoke, like there's like a lot of creation myths and stories that they say that the world was an utterance. It was a spoken thing, that when creation happened and he said the word, you see, he said the word. So words are so powerful. I find them very powerful. Like, I like to give people compliments, and I find most people respond really well to words. We're linguistic beings, human beings, right? We're linguistic beings. We communicate with each other with language. Language it shapes everything in our life. When you're trying to reprogram your conscious mind, your subconscious, when you're trying to communicate to someone, language is absolutely powerful. So start being mindful and diligent of your words, and try to make them as kind as possible towards yourself and towards others, because from my experience, 99% of people, words is right up there. It really counts. it really, really counts as a language of love. So that's number 4. And number 5, the final one is quality time. You know that feeling when you spend a real quality time with someone else. You've genuinely listened to them because you love them and you care about them and you think you want the best for them, and they've done the same thing to you also. They're listening to you and they really care for you. These are the relationship you want to have for the rest of your life, and these are very meaningful, very powerful, and we all need to work more on our relationships with ourselves, with our parents, with our friends, our family, our boyfriends and our girlfriends, and really quality time, quality over quantity, right? It doesn't mean anything if you're spending time with someone, but like you guys are not really getting to the depth of it. You're not seeing yourselves for who you are. It's very superficial. Versus quality time, then that you giving someone else your time, that's a gesture of love. And I actually really love it when someone tells me thank you for your time. I'm like, wow, you guys are really, and I guess I'm guilty of not saying that. Honestly, I should say that more often to people. Thank you for your time. You know what? I'm gonna start doing that, because I just realized, see, that's the beautiful thing about making these videos, is they make me realize some of my weaknesses, right? I don't tell people that. I should tell people more thank you, especially when it's like a quality conversation. You know, a lot of people tell it to me, and that's beautiful of them, but I should do it the same thing also. So just thank you for your time, because you are giving your time for someone else, and it is a gesture of goodwill and a gesture of love. So to recapture these 5 languages of love again: physical touch, gifts, services, and words, and quality time. So figure out what your mom likes, how she responds well to it. Start doing that. Figure out what your dad responds to the best and do that. Figure out what your girlfriend, what your boyfriend responds best to, and start giving them more of that language. Figure out what you respond so well to and start giving yourself that. Okay? So that's it. Check out my book, 5 Powerful Habits to Dominate Life in All Areas. It's for free. 22 powerful pages. So I'll leave a link for it in the description, in the comments as well. Other than that, I love you guys. By giving you my time in these videos and by giving you these words, right? And hopefully some of you guys I meet physically, you know, and we have like a nice hug, a nice good time, right? Then, you know, that's beautiful. You know, as long as we can keep loving one another, then it's beautiful. That's it. As always, don't forget to subscribe, or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.